Well, I felt the urge to do a video like this. I haven't done one in this fashion in a while. But I used to all the time before the cards get involved. See these cards? I enjoy playing with them in my hands, and you see I get things that happen. I hadn't even started the dang video yet. The dogs kept barking. I didn't even think they'd stop, and I'm not even trying to play with this mic. It's right there. That's just where it's gonna stay, and we're gonna work with it. Okay, so we're gonna get a quick message from my YouTube channel. This is my new YouTube channel, Virginia Lee. Talented. And sometimes I just kind of start rolling with it, you know, the camera is to go in and I'm just going to start pulling cards and we're just going to start talking, and that's how it's going to be. There's a lot of muskets. Right after the Tin of Steel. That's very interesting. I have a whole story for you, but first let's clear the air. If this is something you enjoy, stick around for sure, and if not, you know, toodaloo, you would have already left. Get yourself a cup of coffee, you know, it's time to breathe, for one. Talk at a normal pace. I have my little bowl here that will make a ding, a little ding. Clearing any negative energy with my black stone here. This black stone that gets rid of negative energy, so to say. I keep forgetting the name for it. But anyway, let's both take a deep breath, all of us. It's fine. Look. The cards are fun to do. I enjoy doing them because my hands are just like, what you know, what do I do with my hands, right? I don't even know how much space I got. I've been recording videos in my bedroom by myself for the longest time, so you get what you get. I'm not even getting any views thus far. I feel like that's about to change, though. Right? That's about to change. I'm gonna shuffle this deck. Speaking of change, I always get the J for some reason. I know it's not how you spell change, it's just it looks kind of like a C. In my mind it wants to be like, J is changing, you're changing. It's just like difficult work that you have been doing up until this point. And there's the 5 for the change numerology. I love it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm tapping in. This is a message for someone. These are my videos, messages, collective messages, in case you haven't picked up on that. It's Sunday, 9:39 a.m. The dogs are still barking, God forbid. It's a Sunday. I enjoy Sundays. I worked this morning. I worked a couple of hours. I was working, and then I come home, you see, and I just, sometimes I'll write in my journal, other times I'll play a video game. You see the keyboard? That's not to deny the fact that all of us have issues. Oh, my coffee. Well, let's get a clear set of numbers, which will be a storyline for the upcoming week, because it is Sunday. It could be the end of the week for some. Could be the beginning for others. Alright. Whoa! Yeah. That would be 10-6, Sergeant. 10-6. See, sometimes I go back to the 10 codes because you know, it's a universal language for law enforcement and fire personnel. 10-4, 10-6. 10-6 means you're busy a lot of times, at least where I came from. In prison, There's jargon sometimes that you pick up on, and it's easier to communicate sometimes with certain ethnic groups. Anyhow, these are all numbers will help us watching. Message 1 to follow all of that. Ace, diamonds you see. Or it could be considered pentacles for some. That 9 flew out at some point, so that indicates there is a lot of abundance coming for someone. Are you ready? Holy hell! Are you ready? Are you ready? The dog stopped barking now. We have a king on the bottom of clubs. King of clubs, what does that mean? Well, I don't know, Virginia. You do this all the time in your bedroom. For people who enjoy watching and seeing cards fly. Cards flying. 7. Heavenly 7. There's a assistance. Assistance as in, you know, maybe some people are deciding to do their jobs now and contribute to the team, you know. Ah, look at that! All 4 wheels of the wagon are rolling at a beautiful pace. And it's a smooth ride, right? Right. Matching clubs, ace 4. Ace 4. To confirm what I said. 10-4. 10-4. You understand? 5 is change. There's a bit of love happening. For someone. I keep saying that. For someone. Whoever is watching. Who may be a queen. Or assisting a queen. Or a round of queen-like energy. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what does all this mean? What is my chaotic ramble? Basically, if you haven't picked up on it by this point, I'm really sick of explaining myself. So I'm not gonna. I have this other deck that I use. I gotta stand. Yeah, that's why. 7 minutes. So I don't like the corded mic. I walk away sometimes and just, it's a big mess. Let's see, how much she. Yeah, so we'll just get some. This is on the bottom, so but that doesn't mean anything. We have to shuffle the deck. Split on a queen. Look at that. It already looks good based on the numbers. But we're gonna pull some actual tarot cards here in a bit. If you're patient, if you want to stick around, you know, if you can, we're gonna pull from the tarot deck. How many more cards than that? Ha! Bro. If I'm not mistaken, perhaps there is something happening. Be careful though. You know, I'm showing you a king and 2 10s. The king with the 10s on the side. Oh, that's beautiful. So then, what are these cards now? What do we say about the changing of times, love and perspectives of love? Ace to confirm everything I'm saying. Let's get something from this deck. Another card to confirm. How long have I been going at this? Too damn long, right? Someone is allowing themselves to be helped. Allowing help. Allowing assistance. I say that because the king, followed by the 7 up. Look, 7 up. Spades means motion, means working, means this king now doesn't have to do much at all because, you know, the status has been given. And now you have these backup people, bodyguards or whatnot. As my Kona girl comes in here, come on, baby, smile for the camera. Everyone loves a good puppy face. Ugh. But the 3 on the bottom of the deck confirms that you have changed your perspective of that. You're allowing the help. See? Ugh. That was that. But the 2 on the bottom, 2 fell. And there's the queen. Let me get organized now. What do we start with? Ace of hearts, confirming the 3, that the change is happening. Are you still with me? The 3 was on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's not there anymore. You're not paying attention. Here's the 2. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's the feisty queen, bitch. You see, the spades, the queen of spades, the one that comes out. Sometimes when irritation is running thin and patience, you know, patience is running thin, and you're starting to just kind of be like, I'm not going to say this again, right? Ace, 7. 7. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. My goodness, I'm so stupid sometimes. We have a winner. This one hit the bowl. Made a little ding noise. So that was kind of cool. It worked out perfectly there with that 8 following the 7. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? They're just numbers, right? Crazy chick in her bedroom playing with cards don't mean anything. I apologize. How rude of me. I realize that I have not burned an incense yet. I kind of want to, but I feel like this video has gone on quite long enough. So we're going to get some tarot cards from this deck before we wrap it up, just to indicate some confirmations of what I've been already saying. Right? Well, there she is, the High Priestess. About damn time. About damn time. You need to stop hiding behind your insecurities. 4 of Steel. 4 of Steel. Okay. And the Temperance. 4 of Steel and Temperance. We're going to explain what this means in my booklet here, so you don't get too confused. I do have my screen here. I was playing, don't judge, playing Fortnite. So we have the High Priestess. We all know what that is. Do I have to explain it? I'm going to read it. Which would be the High Priestess represents the bonds between the seen and unseen, spiritual and physical. We'll leave it at that. Don't get too lost with me. Next is Temperance, which usually is the one that indicates a lot of things presented and having to choose, you know, being tempted by certain things, making decisions in life, right? What kind of decisions are we making in our life on a daily basis? They can hinder us or create a strong barrier. Because now we have the Page of Muskets, and 1 fell, yes. The Ace of Lanterns. Ace of Lanterns, that just means, yes, you're lighting the path. The ace, the one in the front, is lighting the path, followed by 8 of Steel. We only had 4 to begin with. What? Now we got 8. It's done doubled. You see, it's done doubled. Done double. See, my language, the language skills. You see, Page of Muskets now. So you not only have all this steel power, knives and things, but you have the muskets, which is firepower. We're just going to leave it at that, but we're going to read what the Page of Muskets is. The Page of Muskets, which is in the back. I always pass it up. It says the Page of Muskets does not need power to pursue his passions and is always optimistic of what lies ahead. Sounds about right about what lies ahead. It's always good to be optimistic, because, you know, it's like being negative is just so easy. Let's just all cower. Let's cower in our little holes, in our hidey holes, and just not talk to anyone ever again.